The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 has warned that the country may just be on the verge of a second wave of COVID-19 pandemic with the increasing number of cases daily. Speaking at the Presidential Task Force daily briefing, Minister of Health Dr. Sage Ehanire gave reasons. While calling for proper adherence to all COVID-19 safety measures and non-pharmaceutical measures, the minister said everyone had a role to play to prevent an explosive spread of the infection in Nigeria.
Which rightly suggests that we may well be at the verge of that second wave of this pandemic. Last week, we recorded 1,843 cases as against 1,235 2 weeks before and 1,126 the week before that. And in the past 24 hours, we have had 474 confirmed cases and 2 fatalities, with an indication that this week's figures will be higher than last week's. So as of today, we have already crossed the 70,000 mark, with 70,669 confirmed cases, of which 65,242 were treated and discharged. Sadly, the number of fatalities has now reached 1,184 from 1,167 2 weeks before. This number is small compared to the total number, but can increase as the volume of travelers rises, especially as people return home for Christmas and New Year holidays. To ensure that we further contain imported cases, port health officers at points of entry have been directed to be vigilant and diligent in screening travelers arriving the country, especially from high-burden countries. While we strive for the best, we must prepare for the possible second wave, which we must ensure does not get to be worse than what we have seen so far, judging from what we observe in other countries. Certain countries in the Americas and Europe are going through a very difficult time, and we must also express sympathy with them and condole with them on their losses. But to prepare ourselves, I have directed that all isolation and treatment centers which were hitherto closed due to reduced patient load should be prepared for reopening, and that the staff complement should be put on alert.